simple. How loud is too loud, Jono?
Well, okay, where do I start? It's about how long you listen to things at what volume, basically.
So noise exposure time, yeah?
Time constant, how loud. Very easy. I've done loads of lectures on this. So the easiest way, and this is in line with the noise at work regulations, but anyway, the easy way to sound, what is it? Okay, so it's vibrations in a gas, yeah? So you've got vibrations or as a music student said to me, wiggly air. I like that. So you've got this wiggly air, you've got these vibrations in a gas, and they vibrate or they, pulse sound pressure waves per second, which gives you the pitch. So frequency, how many times per second, which we measure in hertz or kilohertz. Well, it doesn't really matter. It could be bananas, to be honest with you. So that gives you the pitch. And then you've got the amplitude, which is the loudness. Okay, but we measure that because there's such an extreme in the measurement of sound pressure in terms of amplitude. It's measured logarithmically by decibels. Okay, so yeah, so there we are. But what you do need to remember, just quickly, is that because it's a logarithmic measurement, that 3 dB increase in sound volume, sound pressure, or whatever, sound pressure level is twice as loud. It's twice the sound pressure intensity. So every time you go up 3 dB, it's twice as loud. If you reduce it, it's half as loud. So simple. So
yeah,
85 decibels, this is a rule of thumb, rough exposure time before you temporarily or over long periods of time damage your hearing, you've got about 8 hours, which is a normal working day. So that's the second action level in the noise at work regulations, which if you've had a noise assessment, risk assessment done in your working environment, over 85 decibels, if it's over that, it's a compulsory issue of hearing protection. There you go, bang.
Wow.
That's not even a 5-piece drum kit playing a funk groove, do you know what I mean?
God.
So for now, every 3 dB increase in sound pressure, loudness is twice as loud. So if it's twice as loud, you should half your exposure time.
Wow. Okay.
So 85 to 88, 8 hours, 4 hours, 88, 91. Okay, so 2 hours, blah, 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 blah. So when you get up to mid-90s, 97 decibel, I mean, a drum kit, this is a dating point.
Yeah.
Normal rock and roll setup, 5-piece drum kit or whatever, backline, you're looking mid-90s, 94, 97 decibels. So at 97 decibels, your safe exposure time is roughly around 30 minutes.
Whew.
So normal on-stage sound level, this is not front of house, this is on stage. And then we can talk about DJs later. But, you're looking at upper 90s, 100 dBs. So then when looking back on that, reflecting on my own career or what you want, rehearsals, gigs, sessions, going to gigs, am I now surprised I've damaged my hearing?
Yeah.
No. Simple. So, and I think it was just ignorance, people just on stage sound levels just so loud, and I think things have changed. It's changed now. Anyway, so that's the rule of thumb. So if you're constantly exposing your ears to sound pressure levels, in the upper 90s or in the hundreds, you're at serious risk. And legally, in a working environment, if your employer has a duty of care, you can't work in those environments without having personal protective equipment. So there you go.
That is absolutely horrific. I'm just thinking the same, and I'm just thinking, wow, we would rehearse for 8 hours, probably like you did. Then you practice your instrument probably at the weekend, and then you would go and do a tour. So you would be playing at louder noise levels. You'd probably up it a bit. I know I did, because you're in gig mode and you're excited, and you might be playing to how many thousand people on a tour, and then you're then having a chat about how the gig went in a loud environment after the gig. It's just noise. The only time you're not exposed to it is when you're sleeping on the tour coach, but even that probably is quite a few decibels anyway when it's accelerating.